Hello, friends. Welcome all of you to the 5 minute series. Today's topic is going to be about the learning style observed in children with special needs. So, learning style is a very, it's a very new term that has been gaining popular in the world of psychology. So, learning style is nothing but the preferred way an individual learns um, better. So every individual learns in their own way, and we use a mix of all of our senses to perceive the information and then assimilate it and then understand the concept. Since the typical population, have all of our senses in sync and working in synchronization with each other, we use all of our senses in a very balanced way to perceive the information for our better learning. However, children with special needs, they often have senses that are either out of sync or not in synchronization with each other when communicating, and they also have physical anomalies of one or more of the senses due to their genetic disorders. So in such cases, when one sense um, isn't functioning properly, it is quite natural for these children to make use of some other sense in a very dominant way. So this is one of the main reasons why children with special needs, they often prefer a specific learning style or a particular learning style. I can quote you an example for this. One of my um, children who used to come for my sessions, um, he is a child with autism, and he has there's attention deficits throughout the session. So as and when he enters the class, I would sing to him his favorite songs, and I would really not go or ask for his attention, but just I would just sit near him and then I would start singing his favorite songs. So after 2 or 3 minutes, the child would start gradually shifting his attention towards me, because he is using his auditory sense more than anything else. So he would gradually start paying attention to me after 5 or 6 minutes of listening to his favorite song, and then the session goes like this. And any new concept that I would like to introduce to him would definitely be accompanied by music of his favorite. So from this, it is clear that the child has an inclination towards a particular learning style, a preferred learning style, which makes learning easier for the child as well as for the therapist. So, uh, the parents and the therapist should definitely observe what is the preferred learning style of the child and make use of it for the advantage of the both the parties. So the world of psychology says that there are different types of learning styles that children may have: auditory, visual, kinesthetic, and then verbal. So these are some of the um, commonly seen learning styles in children and the adult population. So children with the inclination towards a tactile learning style, they would like to touch and feel all the objects around them and then learn it that way. So that is why Montessori method of working may really benefit many of our children, because many of our children have sensory issues, and some being hypo or some being hypersensitive, and in both the cases Montessori way of teaching would really benefit our children. And the other learning style would be visual learning style. Visual learners, they usually prefer to see and perceive all the concepts in a very dominant in a very big pictured way. So they like to see dominant pictures and large pictures to understand a particular concept or to learn a new concept. And then auditory learners, they prefer to learn everything by using music, by using drums, rhythm. So basically they have this musical intelligence in them, which when identified properly can definitely be taken advantage of. And then the other learners or kinesthetic learners, these children, they would love to move around and learn. So that's why movement is one of the way, it's a quite popular way of learning for these children. So I would request all of the parents and the therapists to actually understand the preferred learning style of their children while doing an assessment. This is very important because it makes the job of the child as well as the therapist more easier. You can connect to the child in a better way. You can introduce a concept to the child in a way that the child wants. So basically, there is a phrase in English: if a child, if you can't, if your child cannot learn the way you teach the child the way the child can learn. So I hope this video will help many parents and therapists in the group to include learning style as one of the important criteria in the assessment forms. Thank you so much for listening to the video. Don't forget to comment. Thank you.